And we know he likes the girls a whole lot younger. Biden's gonna lose to 45. There's nothing anyone can do. Democrats won't survive. It doesn't really matter who you talk to. A liberal mind you cannot teach them. And Chuck and Nancy, they don't have a clue. I guess they're gonna try another impeachment. Biden's gonna lose to 45. Expect the Democrats to switch him out just in time.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell, and this is the driver's side.
I'm Sheila Campbell.
My beautiful wife. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm proud. I'm a little bit of everything mixed into one today. Like and share because it's important that we get these faces out. Okay? Before we get into today's show, share it out, please. Yeah. Like, share. Okay, we got 20 people like this shit, please. Because I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I'm not standing down. This country is under attack, and it's on our own soil, period. Period. But before we get to that, go ahead.
And good morning. We hope that you had a good weekend, and it's Monday, and that your week is going to be great. So we've had a crazy weekend, actually. I mean, a lot has gone on in the last 2 days. So
we did a lot of shaking and moving.
Yeah, some
right,
not so great, and others that were great. So
right. So if you go exercise your rights as an American, you'll have death threats. People want to kill you. Just saying, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying, bro.
It's crazy up there. We're going to get into that whole thing as far as what was going on in Portland and show you guys some videos. Obviously, I'm assuming that most of you have seen the live that happened from Portland. And so we're going to get into that in just a little bit. I do want to maybe put the missing guys. We have
a missing 13-year-old.
We have a missing 13-year-old girl right now. Her sister has reached out to us and asked us if we would post her picture up there for you guys to take a good little peek-see at. And if you recognize her or have any information, to please call the Somerville, Georgia Sheriff's Department or Police Department. Jacia Renee Marmot Edgewood. She's 13 years old. She's about 150 to 180 pounds, 5'3", hazel eyes, black shoulder hair with lower layer cuts underneath. She has a birthmark on her left elbow. She's pierced in both her eyebrows and nose, ears, and belly button. She's missing from Somerville, Georgia, Chattahooga County as of August 21st. So like I said, you guys, if you have any information or you have seen her, please, please, please call the Somerville, Georgia Police Department. Here we go.
Please, guys, it's important that we get this stuff out there. Your truck drivers, get it out. And there's only 20 people in there. Please share this out because we're going to get into the morning show and the faces that are going to be on here, people that are going to be on here. This needs to be seen. Okay, we're going to continue on this week because, well, I'm being threatened. They don't want me pushing back because I push back with technology. And it's not okay with them. These people don't want to be recorded. We're going to get into these videos this morning, and I'm going to set some records straight. Okay, and right here, right now, before we got to get to comments. I know everybody's here. John, Freese, Elaine, Jeff, all you guys are all here this morning. Thank you. Share it out, please. Okay, I don't ask this much. I don't push the share and the likes. Only share, like, blah blah blah. But this is important. It's important. Just like Heritage is. Okay, it's just like yesterday we had a great event. Yeah. Want to talk about it?
We did. It was a drive-through parade that we had over at Powerland Heritage Park. also as the Pacific Northwest Truck Museum. We started a fundraiser for them. You guys, this is a business that started from absolutely nothing a few years ago, or not a few years ago, many years ago.
They've been
and
around
it started
forever.
with nothing, literally, and it is now a beautiful, beautiful park that has 14 different museums in there, and I mean some beautifully restored antique.
It's got heritage
trucks.
out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got hundreds of years, or I would say 100 years of heritage.
Easily.
100 years of heritage easily on hand that you can play with, get out there, enjoy with your grandkids, your kids, and stuff like that. Okay,
correct.
And we don't touch the money as far as it goes directly to them. Because I'm not one to ask for money, but I am one to ask for likes and shares.
Right.
All right, because are we good? Can we jump into this?
And they were hit by the COVID. Just hold on 1 second. They were hit by the COVID-19, like so many of us, and they're facing that they're
closing their doors,
to be closed and not be there anymore, because they rely on donations and people visiting, and that they can't visit right now.
Over 100 shares, over 20,000 views.
Yeah.
From just yesterday, the day before, the same thing, 2 days before. Okay, what I'm trying to say is we were there yesterday trying to have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay, are we good? Because I could take it right from there, honey. I know you're upset, but I'm ready to go, and I have to get this out because it's ripping on my chest like a soldier, like a wounded soldier. I feel like a wounded soldier today.
Anyways, guys, if you happen to see our link, go into our page. Yes, we're going to get into that.
She's
And
pissed.
if you can, anything would help out. There's a link on there for donations to them. Let's try to keep them open and help them out as much as we can. I know we're all hurting. Anything would help.
They're in a life or death situation.
Correct.
Just like our country, just like their city downtown. I'm going to start off with this, and we're going to get right into this.
Woo! Let's just fucking do this, huh? Fucking Civil War. Let's get her done. Fucking ready. Fucking. Let's get her.
Unbelievable. And that's where we're at. We're there. We're right there. We are right there. Does that look like a protest? Does that look like a protest? That's me right there.
Yeah.
Okay. On whatever news outlet this is, your national, your news, your nation, your news. Conservative.
Right.
Go ahead, read that, honey.
Conservative and left-wing groups clash in Portland ahead of another evening riot in the city.
I'm a conservative? I didn't know that.
That's what they're labeling.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that I was conservative. I didn't know I was a fascist.
Well, that's what you were definitely called.
That's why my nose is broke.
That's like Mussolini and stuff.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You don't know who the hell I am. And you want to just put whatever label you want on me. For one. For two, these people that are these so-called protests are straight up bullies. They're just straight bullies. They don't want their picture taken. They don't want none of that, right? Which one is it, baby? Let's start here.
Yeah, you guys, we're standing our ground. You don't like it? Get the hell out. You don't like it? Go home, son.
Why don't you go home?
Because I'm proud to stand here. Proud to stand here.
Me too.
Yeah, I just got hit in the face, and I don't care. By your people, just got hit in the face. And what happened? What happened? Nothing. Right, just got hit in the face. Medic! I need a medic! Medic! Medic!
Get back there. Get back there. Back there.
Medic! Medic! You okay? Medic! Medic! Right here! Medic! I need my nose looked at. Am I okay? So I can go back in. Use your milk. I'm not.
I'm not a medic, but to be in there, let me see. We're gonna take you out, honey.
You're gonna attack all this.
Right. You got a nice little cut.
All right, is that it?
That's it, little cut.
Yeah, you guys.
It's a war zone. It's a fucking fucking war zone.
Right, because
It's a war zone.
right, they're throwing stuff. They have spray. They have and they have their own gear to protect themselves.
Everything they need for a war. They have, and where are they getting it? Where are these kids getting it? Did you see any adults out there? No, the adults are in the background. The adult bullies are out there in the background. They have everything they need. They have the bottles that they need to throw stuff at people. They have the shit and piss that they're throwing.
Rocks.
Which one is it? This one after that? Is that the one?
Yes.
Is it this one?
Yes.
Open your eye. Open your eye. There you go. Thank you, guys. Carry it on. Hold that fucking line.
I gotta take that out because I can get arrested for what I said right there. And I proudly fucking arrest me. Arrest me. What I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to point out here, is look at the people that were over on our side. There's not gas masks. There's not stuff there. You know, I was standing with wives, kids.
Right. You were there to
Husband, wives. I was there to back the blue because why? I was bullied 2 days prior. Right. So whoever, your nation, your news, you got it twisted. Because that's not why everybody's out there, is because they're conservatives. You have people out that are just plain out Americans and they're tired of the shit. And we're tired. Not just of government, we're tired of these punk kids and people that get what they want because they throw a fit. You know, when I grew up, my mommy let me kick and scream. If not, she drugged me by my ear to my room so she didn't have to hear it. Okay, this is a generation of people that feel if they throw a fit, they get what they want. And then you have people within power that are taking advantage of those kids. Simple as that. I'm going to show you this video. Is it this one?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Somebody get this asshole the fuck out of here. Look at him. Get this asshole the fuck out of here. Get this asshole the fuck out of here. Stop throwing shit. Not this white people. That's a white person. Stop it. I need all the footage. If you fucking you up. I got it right here. I'm going to check you. I got it fucking you up. Personally. I need to stand up high on something. Fuck this guy. If you're drinking and need a nap, I can assist. He threw something over here. If you're drinking and need a nap, I can assist. Now get the fuck off. I will. See right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. And then they run, and then they run, and then they run. Take a step back. Take a step back. And then they run. No, you guys take a step back. No, take a step back that way.
It was definitely crazy. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw most of the footage that went on for, and he could only do for 2 hours. And the actual protest for Back the Blue protest, and they had to leave early as well. They cut theirs short by about almost an hour because it just got so unruly. And they were there peacefully to protest. I mean, there was mothers with kids that were there to back the police and to show support for the police. But apparently, there's no police out there. No one is stopping. No one is helping. No one is doing anything out there. They have a loudspeaker basically that says, keep to one side, keep to the other side.
The thing is they
protest peacefully. But there isn't any control as far as we can see of what's going on.
It's only around the protests. It's only around the protests because I spent a day in Portland. 2 days. I spent 3 days in Portland. Yeah. It's only down at the protest because if you go down by the homeless line, somebody gets out of line down there and has a fit. Them cops are in there like that and people are throwing fits. I have video of it.
Right.
Okay. Whoever these puppeteers are powerful. They're powerful. They do not want this country to settle, calm, and get along. This is where I start to believe it's more political than anything. Because I was called a Republican, a conservative, a fascist, this and that. And that's it. And the number one reason why I was there is because I don't want my kids growing up in a world with these people that just bully people when they want their way. and hurt people and actually kill people because they don't get their way and then don't get punished afterwards. This is a generation of unstructured, what's the word? Structure or word am I looking for? What your parents use.
Values.
Discipline.
Oh.
No discipline at all. They say, "You bad little boy, go to the corner." And this is where I feel, in my opinion, America's gone wrong. We let a generation of pansies grow up, and I'm calling it out, of pansies, grow up and be controlled. On top of that, and these people that take these little pansies that don't feel accepted, oh, nobody likes me, nobody this, nobody that, they take them in. They take them in. This is like The Wire on HBO. That is a war zone down there. That city is being held hostage, and these people, they don't want their identity out whatsoever.
No.
They don't want the pawn's identity out. They don't want their identity out. They don't want none of that out. And I tell you this, I want to know who the Patriots are, because the Patriots went in there. I want to know who these people are right here. Let me go back to this is the beginning.
Yeah!
They getting ready to roll somewhere?
Not sure. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, those Proud Boys just walked. Some of those Proud Boys walked.
All right, guys. All right, guys, everybody. All right, so here we are, guys. We're here. This time, we're going to support the Blue. We're out here in Portland. Yeah! I feel good. I'm happy. Please like and share this out. This needs to be seen. This is the citizens and everybody backing their police. Here peacefully to protest and exercise their rights, guys. So please, guys, be sure to share this out. It's important. It's important for people to see what it takes and what it really is going on, and not from the media. Everybody, here we go. Welcome to Portland.
Right. Oh, the media's there. Obviously, the media's there. Vice was there. They're all there. It's just they don't want to let it out until they put their narrative on it and their spin on it for their audience.
Right.
That's not what we do here. Raw, real deal, Holyfield. Right on the front line. Not behind a desk, not a computer, not this stream, not that stream. And no offense to the people that do that. I get it. But you need to get out there. I don't give a fuck if you got wife, kids, or anything, because guess what? Your wife and kids are going to wind up in this world with these people if it continues on. If we, as people, just allow this to continue on, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. I heard a lot of people died last night.
It's getting hairy, and it's not just.
I'm going to go to comments here in a second. Keep going, babe.
It's not just in Portland. I mean, these are what's actually happening in all of the cities when they talk about the riots that are happening in Chicago and New York and Minneapolis. I mean, it's not just protesting. These riots are serious, and these people are serious. And it's scary. It's scary that that's the time that we're living in. And they're young. I mean, these are high school and college kids. They are kids. There isn't mine and your age out there for the majority of the part, other than standing against them. But they're prepared, and they've had enough time. The longer that they're allowed to stay in there, the more resources and the stronger that they get if nothing gets done about it. Because they're there all the time.
Go back and watch the video.
So you're going into their territory. And if you're not...
We got punked.
Right. And if
we
you're
got
not
straight
prepared,
punked by some punk kids. I got fucking my ass handed to me by some punk kids. And I got left alone out there, just by the way. And no offense to nobody, because nobody knew me. But the way it happened and the way it went down, I got left alone. No soldier left behind. Well, I got fucking left behind.
Right. Well, I was concerned in one part of the video because I was somewhere else watching it go live while he was there. And there was a point almost towards the end where they start pushing, and they push him into a garage. And I was like, "Oh, babe, get out of there!"
Oh, I knew right there.
They're trying to trap you. You have to find your way to get out of there. I don't care if you crawl underneath the car and set alarms off. I don't care what you do. You have to get out of that structure because they're pinning you in. And I can see where people get themselves into situations. They're not out in the open anymore. And that's what they, predominantly right now, that's what they're doing, is they like to isolate and take one at a time because it's easier. Okay? It's easier.
Look around, masks, hoods, all that. You cannot identify these people. It looks like a third world country. Am I fucking, are you high, people? Are you not seeing it? I cannot wait to release more videos. So I'm getting death threats, and it's going viral over on TikTok too, by the way. I'm sending this out, I'm putting it out, and I'm getting death threats left and right because I'm putting their identities out as much as I can. I'm pushing back. They don't want me to push back. If you see 2 days prior when they don't have the crony bullies, I fucking shut a protest down like that. Like that. Because they didn't have the cronies. They send the cronies out during the day. Or they didn't have the bullies. They sent the cronies out during the day with that day. 3 days ago, they sent them out.
On Thursday.
On Thursday, they sent them out. Go back and watch it.
Friday. You.
Who are the Patriots? I want to know who the Patriots are because I was out there with you. I need somebody to get my back because I'm out here alone now. I'm out here moving and shaking because I'm having death threats. I go to a museum yesterday to raise money for them, and now that museum is possibly under attack because they called me as soon as that feed ended. Phone call. You want a hat with an embroidery NC on it? Click. Let's go, honey. We got to go because I released my location, and I'm okay with that. But the thing is I'm not that guy that goes out and buys guns and ammo. I'm that guy that gives you a handshake and a hug. All right, you want to go shooting? All right, I don't have any guns. Let's go. I'm not that guy. I'm a fun, loving father that just likes to have a good time with his family. I'm an American citizen that should be able to go out and exercise his rights and have a good day the next day.
Well, and that's the bottom line. They're not there for peaceful protest by any means.
They're there for war.
Right. They're instigating it, and they definitely.
Do we have any more videos? What's this one?
So what? That's my idea. Right, you're smoking some shit, dude. Yeah, you're on that shit. So put the pipe down. At least I'm not believing in an imaginary God. I don't believe in a cat everywhere on my face. So what? Oh, so what? Step away from the fucking neo-fascist, oligarchical, patriarchal, dominating fucking propaganda, motherfucker.
Bro, you're buying right into the problem.
Coming from the Catman himself. Little Catman, too. It's the Bible. I don't believe in right-wing corporate fascist deal.
Is this for real? I can't write this. I cannot write this.
Fuck is your
This is your America. This is your new America.
Fuck is your God? Where's your God, motherfucker? Where is
He's in my heart. He's in my heart.
All around. So what's in your heart is blood. That's all.
No, it's what I believe is in my heart.
It does not exist. If Jesus,
Right. He's right with me because I'm still here and I'm still alive. And I'm going to push back. I have no intentions on backing down. You see the face? I know you're watching. Get a good fucking look at it because this American, you're going to have to fucking kill. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to have to kill this man to stop me.
Okay.
Baby, I have grandchildren. I have a wife and I have 2 beautiful daughters that are going to grow up in a world better than fucking mine. And I'm going to be part of making it better, whether I die or not. And if I do, I'm a proud father that went out the right way. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to hold these citizens hostage. You're not right. I'm done. This is what happens when you fuck with the wrong people. When I go out there and I play with these kids, they don't like it. They don't like it. They clam up like little clams. You put an actual question in front of their face, what do you get?
Right, but you also know too that there's layers to that. You have your pawns, you have your bullies, and then you have the people who run it. And so, okay, calm down. I know that you're riled up.
Go ahead, read a comment, please. Who's this Justin Daniel? This dude's from Simi Valley. I want to say he's been all over my feed lately.
I'm here for you, brother.
Right, and I appreciate that. I want to know who the fucking Patriots are.
Right.
I want to know who these people are.
Well,
because I'm going to set the record straight as far as
they're people like you. They're people
right. They're good. They're good blue-blooded. They're good
red-blooded
Americans.
Right. Right. And they don't want to see their country being taken over and have these kids take over these cities and riot and hurt people and destroy towns.
Here's what I want to. Here, I'll set one record straight right now. Okay, the van. Remember the van? The windows got busted. We started rocking. You know why? Because my nose got busted, and everything they had and they were using for ammunition to throw across at the beautiful wives and children that were on the steps of the Justice Center that sang Amazing Grace were being pelted by eggs, piss bottles, full bottles, curry, everything they could think of they could throw, they did.
Bear spray.
Well, hold on. Was in that van. And the Patriots figured, or whoever figured it out. And they started breaking the windows. And they flattened the tires. And we're going to push that van over because we're going to cut off the ammunition that will hurt the children and the wives. Let's set that record straight. And that's where the bear spray came in. And there was people in that van. More than one. On the other side, you couldn't see. Right? And it was open. And the funny thing is I saw that van a week prior at the Loves, getting their stuff, shopping for their stuff. Hand to God. And that's why we went after that van, is to stop them to being able to throw things at the kids and the wives and the women out there and the men out there. They're just out there to be out there for the right reasons. So they decided to go after that van. And I stopped the one guy with the cane. I said, don't, we're not out here for that. And then this stuff just kept coming. Get it. Take out their ammo. That's what was happening. And that's once they knew we were going to take that out, came the bear spray like crazy. It was everywhere. And that stuff is made to disperse crowds or an attacker. It's made to take a freaking bear down. All right. So it dispersed that crowd that they had our side locked in from corner to corner, a half a block radius with our backs against the wall. And they had us locked in, and it was a small crowd. Across the street is their park, scattered, full of people. And once that bear spray hit, they knew. Move it. And they have gas masks, shields, umbrellas, all that. And I'm going to show it tomorrow. We're going to go over that footage tomorrow. Right on the shield is the big anarchy sign. Wake the fuck up, America. Wake the hell up. And to my truck driving brothers and sisters, how the hell are they getting water bottles to hit me with? How the hell are they wiping their ass with shit that they could just go freely buy at the store or take from the store when they break that window? Catch my drift? The citizens of Portland, the citizens of America needs to stand up and push back and spank these kids because they've never had a spanking before. And that's all they're afraid of. And they are fighting tooth and nail not to get spanked.
But you brought up something. You said our side, their side. And therein lies the problem. It is divided. It is lines. Lines are drawn. And you have them, and then you have whomever else is not with them. Whether it was Back the Blue, whether it's been other groups and organizations who have gone in there to protest and rally, to stand their rights up against them as well. Like I said, these are kids. These are young people. We're talking high school and college kids. So whoever is behind it and directing them as the pawns, whatever their agenda is, whether it's there's several groups that we know about. I don't need to name them. We all have heard about it. We all.
You want my opinion on how it works? You got your cronies. You got your drug addicts, your fiends, all that. Those are your puppets. You can do anything you want with them. Anything. Keep them strung out, keep them burned out, whatever. Make them feel accepted. Make them feel wanted. You don't even have to give them drugs anymore. Because we raised a generation of trophy-based kids. Everybody gets a trophy. Here, where is it? Where is it? Give it to me. He said it great. This is what happens when the participation trophy generation, everyone must play, kids. They think they run things. Correct. And that's, it's real simple. Because I used to be a vulnerable young man. They used to hang out in the hood. Used to have a good time. I used to be that guy that worked for Shaquille O'Neal and had Bentleys and Ferraris. I went from Beverly Hills to homeless. I went from Bentleys to sleeping under a fucking bridge. They go into these areas and they recruit them. They used to be to sell drugs for them. Now it's to loot and riot. You got your kingpin. You got your cronies, you got your kingpins. And then you got your politicians. Cronies, kingpins, politicians. That's simple. That fucking simple. That's simple. They want that chaos down there.
Well, and I think
They
that,
want it.
and you know what, a lot of those kids down there, they want to. It's like they want to be, remember all of the riots and all the protests that went on in the 60s. They want to be part of that history. So I could see that it would be easy to influence them and coerce them into doing something for the good. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that.
They want to be part of that. They want to be part
and they're also vulnerable. They don't have a pot to fucking piss in.
All right.
Which kind of bothers me. Because, you know, we do a show from the road. I went into Portland. I don't know these. I came from out of town. And I was just riding downtown with my buddy Devin. And I got bullied.
Right, on Thursday.
Which then I ran into some locals to back the blue. And then I went down there and I backed them. And I got left out on the fucking street.
Right.
And then I went up to the blue afterwards and said, I got assaulted. Nothing we can do. And they pulled off.
Right.
Who are the fucking Patriots? Who do I need to get with so we can actually get a fucking plan together and push back? I need my trucking buddies. I need anybody that's willing to help me take this country, but not take the country back, but just not let my kids grow up in a fucking third world country. Who's got my back? Because I had their back. Who's got my back? Look at my fucking nose. I have to move my wife around because I have nobody here. I'm not a hunter. I'm not a guy that goes out and plays. I don't have all these guns. I'm a fucking American that loves my country and that just went out to hang out with his buddy and got bullied and pushed back and came back and got his ass fucking handed to him by some fucking kids. And I couldn't lay a hand on him.
No, you were there to film what was going on. And that's what your intention was to do, was to show the protest and to give the inside view of what was going on. There is no intention of you laying hands on them or throwing anything or attacking anything or anything else. Your thing was to go in and film and to find out their side of it, but no one wants to talk about what their side is, and that's the problem. And that, you know, all the footage that I saw of everyone that you talked to or other videos that I've seen, no one down there seems to know what the heck they're even protesting for.
And I don't want to hear people. Okay, here's the one thing I don't want to hear. No, you're getting it. We got the actual news. We got a live feed down there. Yeah, you got a live feed down there because that guy's down there to do a live feed, not to protest. He's not down there to protest. I'm down there with a live feed protesting. Protesting. I'm doing a live feed so you see exactly what the hell I'm going through.
Right.
Not for your fucking entertainment. The part that the fact is, as long as we use this entertainment, they'll fucking keep doing it. It's chaos creates cash. Or like James says, controversy creates cash. Right. Hello. Wake the fuck up, America. Wake the fuck up.
Well, and that's what I said.
If I want to go out and cause controversy, I can do that all day long in the fucking trucking industry. I got my trucking buddies to go play with and have drama with. This is my life I'm fighting for. Look at my fucking face. Did nobody see what happened on Thursday? Right. That video only got 10,000 views. But the big protest one got 30 fucking thousand. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The one that I pushed back and shut a fucking protest down, basically single fucking handedly, all by my lonesome with the kids, gets 10,000 views. Gets 10,000 views. Oh, thanks for this fucking support. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not just whatever plays in the narratives. It's whatever makes people fucking happy and comfortable and what they want for their convenience. They can conveniently watch the fucking riots from their couch. Get the fuck up. Get out here with me. I'm pissed. I'm hurt. I'm crushed. I know my trucking buddies would be out here. I know John Freese would be out here. I know you people will. This is exactly what needs to happen. We got a group of 20,000 strong and social, all patriots. I will inbox you today. Thank you. That's what the fuck I need. I need my fucking real Americans. Okay? My heart is fucking broken. But you haven't broken my fucking spirit, or you haven't taken the fucking warrior out of me. You may have fucking wounded me, but you have to kill me to stop me. I need anybody and anyone willing to stand with me for this. Just for this. Just for this right here. Fuck your politics. Fuck it all. For this. For freedom. I've never served, but today I say I'm serving my country. And I proudly fucking say it. I am not going down like a fucking coward. I will not back down. I did not go home after the protest and sit on my couch and go, oh, fuck, that's crazy. I said, what the fuck can we do to fucking take care of this? There's one thing I know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't have any. I don't have any.
It's hurtful. And it's sad because she suffers. She's got to deal with this. I haven't been like this the last couple of days. I've been depressed. Have I said much lately?
No.
Honey, please, I feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it look like I'm abusing you on camera or something.
You're not. I trying to calm you down at this point. I wish it's.
There's no calming me down.
It's not calming down, but I need you to.
It's the moral fiber of our country is being ripped the fuck away, and I'm just supposed to calmly fucking handle it.
No.
That's the problem. What do you mean? No, yeah.
Strategically.
I got fucking left out in the middle of a fucking street to be fucking ran and stomped. 2 kids all of a sudden come up and say, "You okay, sir?" No, I'm not. I can't fucking see. I don't know where I am.
Right. Yeah, that was after you got out of that.
So, I mean, I understand, honey, and I get it, and I feel bad that this is what you have to deal with, but at the end of the day, the more I put it off to the side and just not deal with it the way I need to deal with it, someone's gonna trigger me. And I'm gonna go off, and it's gonna go out into other areas where it don't belong. For once in my life, I need to take the energy that I was given, the beautiful gift of love that I was given, and go out into this world and push back against the hate.
I know.
You sound okay. Is this what a conservative sound like?
What? No, a conservative has always been considered Republicans. The liberals are always been considered the Democrats. So that's where the conservative comes from. They're more business, military business minded than they are of social policies.
And I say this: anybody in a car that's going into these areas with protesters, I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting anything, but your life is in danger. Period. You're in danger. Anybody that's spinning these people are running over protesters, no, they're not. They're running for their fucking life.
Right.
Read that, please, babe.
I was in Bend, Oregon with oversized when Trump was found not guilty on his impeachment. They tried to block me in. I blew the horn twice and dropped the hammer. Then was in Minneapolis for those riots. Now I won't pick up or deliver to anywhere near the riots. I have my wife and dog with me, so I got to pick and choose my battles. Coming from a Desert Storm vet, don't be mistaken. If shit breaks loose, I will defend.
I know he will. And I understand the fact that these people got to take care of their families and stuff like that. But they're not going to have anything to take care of in a little while, except themselves.
Well, what I don't understand, here I don't understand why our government hasn't done anything about it. Whether it's the left, the right, the president, the governors, the senators, I don't care who it is. I don't understand why this is still being allowed to happen. If the city that it's happening in can't get it under control and can't do anything about it, then other forces need to go in and get it controlled and make that happen. I don't understand why it's still being allowed, basically, that these cities are being taken under siege and taken hostage. I mean, we're talking Portland itself is now over 2 months. 2 months that these people have occupied, and that they're pushing their way in, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And we saw that happen when that happened. It didn't happen as long for 2 months, but it happened in Washington. It's happened in Chicago. It's happening in
it's to the point. It's to the point to where, like Justin says, we don't even work past 1 p.m. in Portland. We get the fuck out of there, right? They do.
Right.
They do. And they do. How the fuck are people supposed to go to work when they're going to get killed or stomped or beat? And the funny thing is, the only thing that's been looted are jewelry stores and fucking jersey stores. Right. Jewelry and fucking and some fucking kicks and a new jersey. Got my Air Force Ones on. Got my new fucking Portland jersey on.
Right.
Fucking punk ass motherfuckers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they could quite easily go in and send National Guard in or whatever that they need to do. And I know that's a battle within itself. Everyone just needs to stop battling.
You know what?
I know we're coming into election, but that's ridiculous. Okay? I mean,
I'm tired of the blame shifting.
I'm just saying, though.
No, I'm tired of the blame shifting. It's not the government. It's not the federal government. It's the state government. No, it's the fucking people. It's the people. It's us allowing it. Look what I do when I go down there and I shut down a fucking protest. What if we all went down there? It'd be over. I don't want to hear about the state, the Fed. I don't want to hear about it no more. That's us depending on fucking them. Just like they depend on them for the freebies.
Well,
I'm sorry, Keith. I'm sorry. I'm in the heat of the moment. So things are going to come out because I'm going to see just a few fucking words and I'm going.
Right, but I think he's also responding with.
I know he is. They are. And I got to make sure I don't upset my audience.
We love you.
Did I just say that? No, you guys are fucking rock solid. You guys got a little bit thick of a skin, don't you? I mean, damn, I'm taking rocks, guys. Or bottles, whatever it is. Piss, everything. Sorry, Keith. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I'm tired of the blame shifting, though. I am tired of that. I'm tired of the blame shifting. The state's got to do it. The Fed's got to do it.
Well, but that's their jobs.
What's happening in the trucking world today, 2 times, is we're hopefully not delivering to Portland.
I mean, that's their jobs as far as.
Let me calm down so I don't go off like that. I'm sorry,
and
Keith.
Mayors and
our government. Let's see what Keith says.
Is to protect and serve their constituents.
It's not our federal
state.
It's not our federal government. It's the mayor of Portland who has told the police to stand down and not do anything against the protesters. So you need to find out who is funding the mayor and who is funding the DA in that county. This is not prosecuting the ones who are being arrested. The fact is that they're letting that they're letting the city be just destroyed.
Right.
How about let's start there? That you're letting people live in a park as a headquarters. That park across the street from the Justice Center, and Keith is right, somewhat, or whatever. But my problem is letting people live in that park and have their headquarters in that park. That park is their home base. It's their base camp. It's where they run everything out of. It's their heart. Cut the heart out. Cut the heart out.
Right. And I understood what Keith was saying there was that because the mayor is not allowing anything to happen and to go in, that they're standing up and saying, no, leave it alone under whatever.
Right. I got to be careful. I got to be careful because I don't want to get lost in my feelings because that's what happened the other day.
Oh, you're already, you've been lost in those feelings since the moment that we.
I'm butthurt, bro. I'm butthurt.
That we started.
Because here's my deal is I'm butthurt. And I've had more death threats than I had anybody saying, can we help you out? I've had people check on me, my core people that don't know me or that know me. You know, but other than that, I've had Antifa contact me. I've had everybody else contact me. Outside of that, nobody else contacted me. And that motherfucker's got 50,000 views, 40,000 views. Right. I can keep on Rambo right here. I want to say thank you to Will Cook for making that video yesterday. Appreciate it. And look, I'm angry, guys. So just realize that I'm angry. And I'm not blaming anything else. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, why are we not putting together a fucking actual plan and going in and handling business peacefully? Peacefully with our presence.
Is that possible?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is. It actually is. Because if we go with enough people, we just walk into that park and take it over and take all the kids' toys away and send them fucking home, it's over. It's over. It's over. The problem is they have grown bullies and they have grown kingpins over there that are pulling the strings and got what they want. So they're going to do whatever they want for what they want. And until we go in and cut out the snake of the monster, we're screwed. Maybe we need to go after George Soros. We know about the money. Okay. The governors are telling the police to stand down. And I said it yesterday.
Right.
If the government's hands are tied, okay, and the police hands are tied, then it's up to us to handle business.
That reminds me of stuff that I've seen. I've seen reported, though. Not a funny situation, but I do got to chuckle because a lot of the governors or mayors, they're all like, "Yay, let them protest, let them do anything else," until they start going into their neighborhood and protesting around their houses, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, not so great. We need to get them out of here. Gosh, no, this isn't right." Really? So all the businesses and everyone else's neighborhoods, that's fine. Go ahead and protest until it gets to their house or around where they're not feeling so safe anymore. Then it's like, ooh.
You know, I pretty much lost sponsorship over this. Over the racist, whatever.
Oh.
The race war. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to show you clips. I got a guy screaming, "I want a race war."
Well, and that's what I'm saying is that, you know, they're just like, they don't really know what they're protesting for, honestly. They're out there for anything. I mean,
fucking clueless.
Several times.
Did you take that one out?
Several times that they were asked what are you protesting for? What is it that you're protesting for? Is it, you know, and that's the difference. Okay. Now, most protests and protesters, they want to be seen. They want their message out there, and they make it very well known what it is.
They're proudly chanting. They're proudly chanting
of what kind of reform or change that they're looking for. It's pretty clear cut. This is the problem. This is what we're asking for. What's going on now is that they're just out there screaming whatever protest under the guise of Black Lives Matters. Some of them are for Black Lives Matters. Of them are out there just under the guise for whatever their own agenda is. But you don't really know what it is that they think. What is it that you want? What is it that's going to make you happy? Right? No one has a clear-cut idea or an answer to what that is. And that's the difference with a lot of the protests, because these are riots at this point. There is no clear-cut what the answer is. First of all, most of them don't even know what it is that they're out there standing for. And then they have no idea what it is that they're asking for that's going to make it better. What is it that you want? What reform? What is it that you want? I mean, makes it different than most protests, because that's what protest is.
They clam up like a clam. I went out there. I'll show it tomorrow. You took it down because you thought it was me being a bully. Well, that guy moments before was bitching and moaning about somebody his baton hit him in the pee-pee.
Right.
You mean the pee-pee? You mean the pee-pee? I said, okay, outside all that, what are you here to protest? Tell me your story. Give me a shot.
Right.
And then you got the other kid. that I straight up ask, do black lives come before any life? What was his answer?
Yeah.
Right. So his mentality and where he's at here is no life matters until black lives matter. Well, then how do black lives matter if we don't recognize our own life?
Right. Well, and there are some that his life is more important than anybody else's. So there's definitely a selfish mentality that's going on. I mean, it's not what's good for everybody. It's what's good for themselves. That me attitude, the me attitude. So, but like I said, there's no clear-cut answer of what it is. I don't think they want the protests to end. Honestly, they don't want any kind of change. They just want to be out there because there is no answer to what it is that they're asking for. Okay, you want police reform? Well, what kind of police reform are you looking for? But at least that would be something, right? At least that we know that's what it is that you're looking for.
They just want to. They want whatever they want, when they want, and how they want. They don't want to be punished in any way. They don't want no discipline. But Dewey W. Brown says, Ralph Nader says this is fake news. No. And you know what? Well, then tell Ralph Nader, come on out with me. We'll go down to the next rally together. Okay? Because I'm at them. I'm not just at rallies. I'm at other protests by myself, shutting them fucking down.
What does that mean that this is fake news?
I don't know. Don't care. Because the only thing that's fake is that protest. Those are riots. Those are thugs. Those are criminals. And I proudly sit here and say it as an American that I'm not going to take it anymore. None. I have one thing to protect me, and it's with me at all fucking times. If not, it's with my wife, because it's hers, actually. It's not even mine. But you can catch me wherever you want. I'm out here. I do a morning show. And I expect my Americans to have my back, is what I expect. Like I had theirs. Is what I'm trying to say, okay?
Yeah.
Talk.
No.
Where are you at, baby? Please tell me where you're at. See, my wife's got to get through this. Where are we at? Yeah, you're uncomfortable. I see it all over you. You know your husband. I'm not a coward, honey.
I'm not saying that you are a coward. That's not what I'm even trying to suggest by any means.
Well, then where are you at? Talk to me. This is real TV. You want fake news? Go watch another channel, because you're getting the real deal here.
Well, I just wish that
you want to smack me on camera? Go ahead.
I do want to slap you a little bit. Yeah, I want to give you another Geraldo going down there. Okay. By the way, on the lighter side of that, yeah. Do you remember like last week when he was talking about Geraldo and going, oh, Geraldo goes in with the missiles, he dodges, he comes out with everything else just to be hit in the face on TV and splits his nose.
I swear to God, just like I'm like Geraldo Rivera out there in the field. They're killing us with missiles, but then we are fine. The soldiers are protecting us. I'll be home soon. Then he survives all that and then gets taken out by a chair.
Karma.
I'm out there in every freaking buddy's face the other day and I get taken out by a bottle. Mm-hmm. I didn't get taken out. Put me back in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Karma.
Oh, man.
That's what happens.
We're coming up on the hour.
We are coming up on the hour.
I don't stream for 4 hours. I don't do none of that. Appreciate you, Steve, too, by the way. You know who I'm talking about. I might be on his show tonight. I don't know. But if you took anything personal, that's your own problem. You might feel like then you're not doing enough. And I'm not poking. I'm agitating. I'm poking because I want them to get up and come out and help me. Right, I'm pissed. I feel alone. I feel very alone. Just saying.
Okay, I understand that. I mean, I get that you feel alone, that especially at what happened, and you went in basically to a war zone, and right.
Valerie Sparkle says Sheila was expecting a tour across America meeting drivers. She is.
Thank you.
We can't get out of Oregon.
Thank you.
I don't know, whoever's
De Blasio's down
with
with
these
creeps
creeps.
too.
Yeah. I don't know what that's
Anyways.
about. Mark Hicks, what's that say? They are doing, okay, let's go to comments, guys. Let's talk to you guys, see where you guys are at. Look, I'm angry. I'm pissed. I want my country back. I need to get with these truck drivers. I need to get with many people who are willing to help me help these cities.
Did you read his comment?
No. Help me help these cities because I'm not going to give up. I want to reach out to as many people as I can. I don't know what I can do, but I need people to help me. Help me, seriously. I need drivers. I want to know who the patriots are. I'm not saying they left me out there. Let me say that. Let me get that clear. But we got our asses handed to us, period, because we were not prepared. And that's all that was. We were there. They were there for a rally, a peaceful protest. And those kids are there for war. I'm getting this smile and I don't know what to think of it.
Well, okay. Well, part of it, my eyeballs are floating right now from
I didn't go potty.
15 cups of tea. No, I'm going to stay. I'm going to hold it because we want to, push it out with you and go over the comments. Like Mark Hicks says, they are doing this crap in these weak liberal cities. You don't see them acting like that in like the state of Texas or other places where the patriots are gun-toting good old boys. I just got a chuckle out of there as far as Texas.
Well, I lived in Texas. I got my daughters in Texas, and I have to agree with that. Them boys don't fuck around.
Right, and it's sad that it's become...
they wrote a song about it. Don't mess with Texas.
Right. It's just sad to see that it's just so political and it's just so left or right and it's just so divided right now, which is what these groups want.
But it's so true. We all know Portland's full of hippie, skippy Jesuses. We know that. I've always known that about Portland.
Right, and most of them have always
Portlandia.
peace, love, and happiness and get high.
You ever seen the show Portlandia?
Right, but in general, this isn't like normal behavior.
This is nowhere near peace.
Peace, love, it. Right, that's what I'm saying. But you're talking the hippie skippies, whatever. Normally, hippie skippies are peace, man.
Right. Well, like
they didn't want war.
Mike McPherson says, first and foremost, Wayne, I get your anger, but you got to look out for your wife and family. Love you, brother. I love you too, Mike, and I appreciate that. And you're right. And this is how I feel I am looking out for my wife and my family so they don't grow up in a world, because if we don't do nothing as citizens, I feel like they're just going to do what they want, not just on the kid side, but on the government side too. I don't trust the government. I don't trust many people. I trust my trucking community because they bring me what I have, and I have what I need every single day. And I go into that store and I conveniently buy what I need. It's because a driver delivered it.
Or the clothes that we're wearing, the shoes that we're wearing, everything. My Skittles. You know how I love my Skittles. Although I haven't had them in quite a while now. I finished that bag a while ago and it's been like gone, and I haven't bought any more. I actually bought nuts yesterday instead of Skittles. Just saying.
Tell us a joke, Wayne. Look at my nose. That's a joke within itself.
Right. But we do have on a lighter note. We're going to end with a couple of clips that are on a lighter note. A couple? What? Yeah, because there's two of them. One of you driving and the other one. And that's going to be our feel good, you guys. We had a great time.
Well, are we closing it?
Yeah, we're at the
Hold
hour.
on. I know we're at the hour. Look, we got more to come tomorrow. Okay? And I won't be as angry tomorrow, but I'm not lying when I say this. I'm having death threats. Okay? They are after me. They do not want me putting my TikToks out. They don't want it out because I went out there and I literally crossed the line and I scanned people with my camera, all that. Please, guys, if anybody knows anybody, these people out here called the Patriots or anything like that, to where I can get help or you are willing to help me, find people to go and stand peacefully against these people, please let me know. I will not give up. I won't. I'm going to continue my show around trucking. I'm going to continue that. But in the process of that, I am willing to help this country in any way I can. I want to make sure that my grandchildren have a great world to grow up in. Amen.
And with that, hey guys, I want to also now Mike Sheffield, remember that we were going to say who had a condolences and speedy recovery.
Mike Sheffield. You guys send prayers out for Mike Sheffield's father. He has had a stroke this morning.
Okay,
Okay,
prayers for him.
please. He's a truck driver. He's a friend of ours, and I don't like to see anybody in any kind of pain, sorrow, or misery. I try to be as happy and as positive as I can, and I get caught up in my feelings. And if I offended you, well, you might want to toughen up your feelings, because I'm just a loving an American, the crazy American that loves his wife.
And in the other news, guys, if you are in those southern states, please watch their weather advisories. Obviously, the tropical storms, Marco and Laura, are doing their thing right now. It is hurricane season, and so they're doing their deal. Make sure to check on weather advisories of where they're headed, where they're going, where they've landed, okay? So that you guys are not caught in that mess that's going there.
And as Andrew says, you think this is bad? You think that was bad? They set shit on fire. Check out Steve's feed.
Right.
You know what?
Right. It's getting worse.
Time out. I don't have to check out nobody's feed. I just got to go to Portland, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. I'm not checking out a feed. I'm going down and participating and trying to be part of the solution. It's what I encourage everybody to do. Stop sitting around being part of the problem and watching it, and do something about it. Remember, guys, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. And I today stand here and say it is too dangerous to deliver to downtown Portland, period, or any city that has protesters that are fronting as protesters. Those are rioters. It is not safe. It is unfit for your safety to deliver to those cities, truck drivers. Look at my face. Look at the drivers they drug out of trucks. I strongly suggest that you protect yourself when you deliver to these cities, or not deliver to them at all, because you will be hurt. Remember, again, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way. Always keep that shy side up, rubber side down. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. And if you want to make money in today's truck industry, what do you got to do, Sheila?
Keep your left door closed.
I love you. Thank you. Now let me go put in the doghouse and get my butt beat rightfully.